Hi everyone. I decided to take a break. Been working on this since a little bit last night. Gonna make a beanie hat. My daughter wants to give some hats and scarves as gifts for Christmas to different ones. And I have tons made, so I just want to have enough different that she can choose from. I made the labels with vinyl for the hats. It's cute. I wanted to take a little break from this quilt because you get better ideas when you take a break. Clears your mind. And you have the fabrics basically chosen for putting those panels together before I add the hexes. I did decide to use, I was going to use that one fabric with all those pretty feathers as background, or as the backing fabric. And I think I might go as far as adding it into the quilt. Maybe. It might just be a little bit too much. I don't want the quilt too big. This is going to be like a lap quilt. It was a quilt that I came up with because I bought those panels a long time ago. Like back in 2002, 2003. And they were meant to make a quilt for my father for his bed. And he was excited about it because he likes things like that. And never got around to it. Between working all the time and raising kids and other things, just didn't get the time. And it wasn't even in my mind for the longest until now. I thought about it. I think I lost a few pieces of it with moving and everything. I had more pieces to it. But that's okay. I'll use what I got. It'll be nice. But anyway, never got around to it, and I thought about it once before. Like I gotta get to this, but I was like, I don't have specific fabrics for it, and I want to use specific fabrics. I didn't want to just use solids and use some type of pattern. But anyway, he ended up passing away, and never did get to make it. So I thought about it recently. I was doing hexes, and I thought, wow, wouldn't that be a great idea to add the hexes to those panels and other things? It would be a unique quilt nobody would come up with or has. It'd be one and only. And so I started doing the hexes, and I got one strip done. I was going to get ready to do the second row. Like, no, maybe I won't do the second row. It might be a little bit too much or too wide, because I don't want to make it too big, and I want enough room for the other things that I wanted to use in the quilt too. So I'm like, duh, you gotta put those panels together with whatever you're gonna use with them to piece them together. So that's what I was doing yesterday, and I'm like, I really need to take a break. I've been working on this for a couple weeks, so my fingers are torn up and sore. My hands are sore. So I'm like, let me make a couple of these hats so my daughter has more to choose from. Solid colors, because a lot of them are multicolored. They're variegated yarns. And so here I am working on this. My daughter wanted to show everybody. She's been working on her Cricut. She purchased a Cricut machine and all the other gadgets, the printer, and the ironing thing, whatever you call it, and all the vinyls. And I guess she just got the hang of it. And she was like, "Ma, I need to get another blade for it. It's not cutting." Here, she was telling me this morning that she didn't set it up right. She was setting it up for the wrong vinyl, and she just figured it out, and now it's working beautifully. So she's been making these water bottles. I know this is showing you backwards, but you can get the idea. It says Crafting Queen on there with a gold crown. It's cute. And then has Mama Bear there. This is Mama Bear. That's what she calls me. She has me in her phone under my number as Mama Bear. She has Netflix set up where she put mine as Mama Bear, and I'm Mama Bear. But it is a nice water bottle. Not that I drink water. I don't like water. I have, like, in the summertime, drink a bottle of cold water only because I was dehydrated. It was that hot. Otherwise, I don't touch it. But I can put tea in here, cold tea. I love cold tea. I love raspberry tea or peach tea or even peppermint. But these are nice. But she did some T-shirts where she designed the photos on an app for her father-in-law that passed away last month. Everybody wanted them, and she needed to clip them. She just put them on like that, and you have all that white showing. She needed to trim them, girl. So she's going to be doing a lot of things. She just wanted me to put it out there, get her going. It's going to be her little crafting projects. This she can do. You don't have to be real artistic to do it. I said you should do like nightgowns, nightshirts. I'll show you how to use the sewing machine. I have 2 other sewing machines besides my quilting machine. And I said I can show you how to do it, how to use it. Just keep your fingers out of the way. You can make those nightshirts or t-shirts. Instead of buying them, you can make them. And that'll be a real big hit. Sweatshirts, just buy the patterns. And I'll show you how to do it. How to alter the pattern and do the different sizes, and different colors, and different designs. There's so much fabric out there, beautiful fabrics, knitted fabrics and all that, polyester. I'm not too keen on polyester. I think it's kind of itchy. I wouldn't want to wear it. but I've used it in quilts, polyester blend. But I think this is so cute, and she made it personally. I said I love it, but I don't drink water. I said, but I could put water in here and use this for my iron. Have it sitting there. But that's cute. The little scissors. She made one for her today. It was really cute. It was a blow dryer, and it came around into a heart, and it had these little hearts. And I'm like, how are you going to do this? She said, I already did, Mom. It's already done. So, wow. That's the smaller it gets, the more detailed it gets. To me, is hard. But that's what she's going to be doing. She wanted to get into some type of crafts. She's been around her mama all her life, and that's all I did was sewing, crocheting. Although I want to get into knitting. I really want to get into knitting. I think any knitted project, hats, whether it's a hat or sweater, or pair of socks, I think it looks so much nicer than crocheting. The stitches do. I love it. Maybe we have some skewers upstairs. Package them. They're wooden, and I was thinking about getting 2 of those and trying it. I mean, they're skinny, but oh well. Make some kind of hat or something. Try it out. Go on YouTube and get a video for beginners or something. I might. That'll be a start. I really want to try, but my hands are so full of arthritis and so swollen. My fingers, I can't even wear my rings anymore. It's bad. But anyways, got my coffee, my Dunkin' Donuts coffee. And I'll be sitting here talking with you while I work on this hat. I put you on pause. I know you didn't even know it. But I had to go check my grandsons upstairs. The 3 of them were up there. And I have to keep track of them because they like to fight with each other. But they're all doing good. They're behaving. I promised to go to the store and buy them whatever they want as long as they behave. They're like, okay, Grandma. Then they're putting their order in. They like the flavored water. This. So I'm gonna sit here and do just a little chit chat. I got this pattern. I love this pattern for these hats. They make a lot of them, and it's so easy. Just love the way the hat comes out. And then I don't make a perfect pom-pom for the top. I make a scrubby looking one. I love the way it looks. Then I put the tags on, which I make too. I love homemade stuff. And anything that looks homemade. Because you know somebody put their heart and soul into doing it, making it, whatever the item is. Whether it's a quilt, crocheted hat, crocheted scarf, scrapbook, whatever. I think it's so nice. I wouldn't mind getting gifts like that. It has more meaning to it than if you went out to Walmart or somewhere and bought me a gift. There's no heart into that. You just grab whatever and go online and pay for it. That's not showing any type of love. But if you put your heart and soul and make something, that's nice. That has a lot of meaning to me. And I'm sure a lot of you out there have the same feelings. I want to see if I can like open up a store for my channel and not sell them expensive, but enough at least to cover the what it cost me for the yarn, and I'll sell these hats and stuff. I make other things. Sorry, I had to count. See where I was at. Maybe I'll put it down more so you can see what I'm doing. You can watch me crochet. So anyway, with that quilt, it's going to be something different nobody has ever did. That's what I like to do. I'm a type that comes out with outrageous ideas, but everything I've ever came up with came out beautifully. If I have to say so myself, put a lot of time and effort and a lot of love behind it. I've never parted with any of my quilts except to my family members, and a lot of them are packed away, which basically the ones packed away are all unfinished. A few years back, I started this quilt, and I did this drawing. Hold on, let me get the drawing. And here's the drawing. I don't know if you can see it all. This is the drawing that I drew of these clowns. And let me see if we can get in there. And we started a quilt based on this. And yeah, I'm happy with it, but then I'm not happy with it. And it says on the bottom, love on a two-way street with the ribbon. And I want to do another quilt, but I want to see if I can find a printer that could enlarge this 100% so I can get a bigger quilt out of it, and big where all the sections can be a little bit bigger, because it was tough doing this. It came out right. It came out nice though. But I don't know, I did it on some brown fabric. The next one, somehow, I don't know how I'm going to do it. But I really want to do it on some black fabric, because this is going to be all like colorful. But the original colors of this was neutrals, beiges and browns and stuff like that. And I think the car, what was the car? I think it was a red or something, or a blue. But it still had the colorings of making it look older. But I'm going to be working on this also. I might keep it like this, because where I'm at, I don't think there's any printers like that. When I was in Chicago, they were everywhere. But I want to enlarge this so as big as they would do it, and then do a quilt. And it'll be nice. So that's on the agenda too. And I have this Raggedy Ann quilt. Somehow, I don't know where I got the fabric, but it had Raggedy Ann and Andy on it. And I individually cut them all out and put them on backing squares and put it into a quilt. And everybody wants it. But I got myself so carried away. That thing is so long, it travels 20 miles. And I had told my daughter, because of course my daughter has first hands. Somebody offered me $300 for the quilt when I finish it, to give it to them. And my daughter's like, "No way, Mom. It's my quilt." And I just ended up putting it away, doing other things. But I want to take a section of that and or maybe two sections, to make those long pillows for the bed. You usually put first on the back of your bed by the headboard before you layer it with your other bed pillows. And do that and shorten that quilt a bit, and then finish it, because I was doing a satin stitch around each one of those Raggedy Ann's and Andy characters on the quilt. And I think I had ran out of threads, the threads that I was using. So I might just take that out and just either hand tack them down, or just zigzag stitch or something around them. I like the satin stitch, but it uses an awful lot of thread, especially for something like that. And it's continuous throughout the whole entire quilt. But the basic fabric was like a plaid design, nice blue. And so that's another project. I have another project that I was doing blue the Smurfs. They were individually cut out and puts it back in fabric. Well, pinned, and that's still sitting there. But what I wanted to do was brighten up the coloring a little bit. And I think I was using crayon to do that. So now that I have my Inktense pencils, I'll take that out and use that. So we're at 25 minutes. I'll stay on a few minutes longer. And then edit this video and upload it. It'll be on my channel later on today. It's a mess outside. Seems like the internet's running a little slow, but that's okay. So those are some of my ideas. I wish somebody would share some of their ideas with me in the comments. Don't be strangers. Make comments. If you don't like something, you think something's stupid, or I look stupid or something, at least make a comment. And please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell. It'll do my channel world good. You know, I'm just starting out. I need some people. I need you all to share some love with me. Because my channel is no different than anybody else's quilting channel. A lot of people just sit there and talk, chit-chat. People like listening to stories. I was watching this thing on YouTube this morning about this Rottweiler that mauled a 2-year-old boy and his father. Then as I was watching along, a neighbor had said that these people were just trying to walk this dog, and I guess they didn't want to be pinned to a tree or something, and all she knew was this little 2-year-old was screaming, and the mom standing there trying to hold the little 2-year-old, and in the meantime, they were putting the father on a stretcher, putting him in an ambulance, and like, people do not take care of their animals. We have neighbors next door, which originally it was the man's parents that lived next door, and they were renting this house. And I guess they left their son to take over their lease. And never had a problem before. You know, everybody knows when each other takes out their dogs. You know, if you have a dog that's aggressive or cannot be contained in your yard, it gets out some way, or there's an opening or whatever it is, you need to have it chained. They sell chains for dogs to keep them in the yards that gives enough length from the mosey around the yard, but they can't get out and bite somebody. But the other morning, I was taking my little Chihuahua out there, and I was putting him on his. You know, we have that thing that screws into the ground, then the long chain. So I was putting him on there, and it was all quiet next door, and I go to get our bigger dog, which he sees another dog, he's gonna go running, and but he can't get out of our yard. But there's a couple of broken spots in the fence that separates our yard from theirs, and this dog seems like he can fit right through, and it's carrying on, and I ended up hurting my bad knee, and but I got our dog. I literally had to lift him up like a baby to keep him, because he will bite, because the dog was threatening him. And it's a pit bull. They have a pit bull. And it doesn't look like they take care of it very good, because it's roundy looking. Don't look like it's ever had a bath or anything. It's kind of skinny for its breed. And I brought him in, and I'm standing there in our front room, and our curtains are open so you can see to the street. And this kid, grade school kid, was walking by, and a lot of them, they walk in the middle of the street until a car comes or something. And this dog ran after him, and I'm like, oh my God. So I was going to grab something and run out there, because I wasn't going to let this dog, attack this child. And my daughter's like, well, that dog would have bit you. It doesn't matter. Let him bite me, as long as he's biting me and not that child. And my daughter ended up calling the police, and they act like their dog don't bite. I don't know why anybody thinks their dog will never bite, because a dog will bite. I spent my whole life raising dogs, and I know the characters of animals. If they have teeth, they can come upon somebody they just don't like, and they will bite. And people don't get that through their head. You have an animal, take care of them. Don't let them run in the streets, because you're responsible when they tear a child up. You see that all the time. Children being mauled by these animals. Take care of your dogs. Anyway, let's get off that, because I'm getting angry. I just don't like that. I'm an animal lover, and if you own an animal, you to take care of them like it's a family member. I mean, if you have a baby, you're not going to let that baby roam the street. Why would you do that with your dog? You're putting that dog in jeopardy and everybody else. But anyway, sorry about that. I just had to let that out. It just makes me angry, because they did that same thing this morning. I was taking my Chihuahua outside. I happened to forget to put his collar on. So I'm walking back to the house, and all of a sudden they just let it out. It looks like they have 2 dogs now. And I know the people that are renting that house to them ain't allowing them to have all these animals, unkept animals. I can imagine what that house smells like, because the looks of the animals looks like they're not being taken care of. But anyway, I think I'm going to get off of here, because I'm sure you guys don't want to hear it no more. But it's just a subject that really bothers me when it comes to animals. I love animals, and they should be taken care of. And if you own one, you should be treating it like your child. That's what I believe. And if you don't, then you don't have no business owning one. Simple as that. If you don't have no time or don't really care about the animal, why you have it? Turn it over to authorities or whatever that are capable of taking care of it, and they will find somebody that will take care of it. So anyway, this is a very touchy subject. I'm sorry. But I hope you all watch this video and all my other videos. This is something new for me. Just got tired of being bored, and I just want to show what I'm doing. People love when they come across things that I've made and done. They rave over it. So I figured I'd share it with thousands and thousands of people. So I'm hoping you're watching. If you're watching, please, like I said, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give me a thumbs down. Comment below. whatever it is you want to know or whatever you want to comment about. Just don't call me names because I'll cry. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. I mean, this is how my channel is going to grow and go further. As far as I've seen, a lot of my type of videos, my videos are not that bad. They're decent and not even boring because I don't make that long of videos. This is like the longest video I've ever made that I've uploaded on my channel. But I'm going to say God bless everyone. I hope everybody is in good health. Be cautious with that COVID. It's a serious thing. Don't take it lightly. If you have children, please protect them from it. Wash your hands. Keep a mask on no matter where you go. I don't care if you're going to a park. I don't care if you're 20 feet from other people. Wear your mask. In the long run, it will save you and your loved ones. Stay away from large groups. Keep it at a minimum, please. There's a lot of people that lost their lives because of the COVID, and it's very sad. And that's it for now. See you on the next video. Later.